Today's subscription spot, we are having a look at the Bojerky monthly subscription box service. What month would this be? This would be October 2015's subscription box from Bojerky. Guys interested in having selections of jerky delivered to your house every single month? Click the link down below and subscribe today. Step 1 is open. Step 2 is eat. Step 3, tell the world. Without further ado, let's go ahead and open up October 2015's subscription box. Yes, it is red. Hello, old red. Open this up and see what we had for October's box. We are treated to a little legend. This is from Ayoba Yo. Biltong, boars, and other South African-inspired delicacies. Interesting. Ayoba Yo is a term used to express amazement, delight, excitement, agreement, and approval. There is a coupon code Bojerky if you'd like what you see in this video. You can go over to ayoba-yo.com and use Bojerky exclusive coupon for 10% off discount. Biltong is similar to jerky but vastly different. Our biltong is made using an authentic South African recipe and 100% USDA beef. It is not smoked or cooked like beef jerky, but instead spiced to perfection, marinated, and air-dried in a dehydrator, leaving it more tender. We like to describe traditional jerky as well-done steak, whereas biltong is medium with a little pink in the middle. Ayoba Yo biltong uses minimal ingredients, void of nitrates, to give it the authentic that everyone loves. It is also high in protein, making it the perfect pre or post-workout snack. Our commitment to quality means we only use best cuts of meat, and just like our ancestors, we use no artificial flavorings or preservatives, making Ayoba Yo, and I hope I haven't pronounced it incorrectly, biltong all natural. That read-up has me excited to give these a try, and we have a couple of different flavors in here. It looks like we got 4 in total. First one, and this one actually is not the Ayoba Yo, but this is Righteous Felon Craft Jerky. Victorious B.I.G. Beer infused gastronomy. Victory Storm King Imperial Jerky. That's what it looks like on the back. 60 calories. There's a little read up there for you. www.righteousfelon.com. Let's go ahead and open up this jerky. Man, do I look forward to getting jerky every single month. It's one of those things you just kind of, as soon as it comes in, postman drops it off, I'm like, yes, more jerky. These are considerably large pieces of jerky. I don't need that much. Let's tone it down there a bit, fellas. Let's break off our smaller piece there. There it is right there. A little darker than some other jerkies. Let's give it a try. Now, this is beer-infused jerky. So let's see if we can actually taste the beer inside. Here we go. I got debris everywhere, so please excuse the mess. It's got a deeper flavor than most. I shouldn't say most jerkies. I've had jerkies that taste similar to this, but it has a much deeper, almost more, I don't want to say like a stout, but more like a, I don't want to even say like a Guinness, but it's got that kind of rich earthliness, that robust flavor that you kind of get from like some of the darker ales. It's quite good though. It's not overly spicy. It's got the smoke, but the smoke is not overpowering. That's always a good thing. I don't like when you get an overly smoked jerky. That's solid though. That is some good stuff. Well done, Righteous Felon Craft Jerky. Well done. If I had a hat, I would tip it to you. Let's put that right there. Next, we have Dave's Meat and Nuts. Dave has meat and nuts. Smoked beef strips with minced garlic. And this one here, 70 calories. 70 calories. prepared by Dave Meat and Nuts in Oregon. And let's go ahead and try to always, it's the easiest way to open these ones there. We'll just take a knife. When in doubt, use a knife. Knife fixes problems. Knife also starts problems, so it's kind of always that middle ground. And inside, this one's a little moister, much more moisture. You can see like my fingers are just wet from it. Now it is smoked beef strips with minced garlic. Let's see how well that translates as a jerky. Here we go, let's give it a try. Well, it's much more tender, I would say, than conventional jerkies. It's sweet, but it's got that kick of garlic. Oh, sometimes too much garlic can ruin something for me, to be honest. I find it has just the right amount, and if not for that sweetness, if it was just more smoky with the flavoring of the minced garlic, I don't know if I would like it as much, but because it's got that little bit of sweetness to it, that actually pairs very nicely with the garlic. And extremely tender, I might add, as well. I think I actually prefer that too. And again, you can't really compare because one is one thing, one is more of a dried snack, one is more of a, one is more smoked, one is more dried, cured. This one's much more tender than the first one that we had a look at. But this one is probably, I would say, my favorite of the two. There is the Ayoba Yo, biltong, South African inspired delicacies, authentic South African recipe, traditional beef snack. And it has, I always appreciate when the companies put it in Ziploc bags that you can actually reseal. So you don't feel like you have to eat, not that I wouldn't, don't kid yourself, I'd eat the whole thing. But at least you can seal it up, whatever portions you've left remaining. You can seal it away, keep it fresh. Keep it fresh for beef jerky. It's a little thicker than the first jerky that we had to look at. Much lighter in color. Much more redder in color as well. I'm very curious to see what this one's going to taste like. So without further ado, the Ayoba Yo, let's give it a try. I wouldn't say that it's more rare, but because it's not a fully well done cooked meat, it has more of the flavor of beef versus something that is more of a smoked jerky where it's just a tougher bit of meat. The spices aren't overpowering either. It's got a little bit of heat, not too much though. Just looking at the ingredients on the back. By the way, 80 calories. Beef, salt, coriander, Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire powder, I should say. Tamarind, natural flavors, citric acid, garlic, onion. It has a flavor to it I can't quite place. Maybe it is the coriander. I can taste the vinegar too. It's got that little kick of vinegar at the end of it. As it goes for like traditional beef jerky snacks, this is a very different experience, being that it's a little softer to chew. You don't have to kind of leave it in your mouth as long to kind of just break up the meat before you can start chewing it. It's got like a weird little bit of tang at the end, like I'm guessing, which is probably the vinegar I'm tasting. That's pretty good though. That overall, first experience of trying Ayoba, whether I pronounced it correctly or not, Ayoba Yo, overall pretty happy with it. And again, I can seal it up when I'm not, when I have not finished the whole thing. I can put that to the side. That's good. Smart thinking. And first time trying Ayoba Yo. Oh, we have smoked salmon. I've never tried smoked salmon jerky, made from wild Alaskan king salmon. This is from Sea Bear Wild Salmon. Smoked salmon jerky. This first for me. Never tried it before. 80 calories. Excuse me. 80 calories. I think I got like a little bit of jerky in my throat. Let's go ahead and open this up. And unfortunately, not a drink to speak of. Spot never prepares himself for this, so if this was overly hot, I would just have to just get through it. Just get through it because I don't have a beverage nearby. Lastly, let's try the smoked salmon jerky. I don't know, smoked salmon. Salmon, I'm going to level with you, is not one of the fishes I enjoy the most. I usually gravitate more towards tuna, but salmon I kind of just avoid. Even like salmon sandwiches, I just find it's too fishy of a flavor for me. Let's see how well it translates, though, to a jerky. Smoked salmon jerky. Here we go. Let's give it a try. No, it's not bad. Normally, again, salmon I'm not crazy about because it's overly fishy. But I think because they've smoked it, it's made the flavor of salmon just a little more subtle. It's got the smokiness that you find with other jerkies, but somehow pairing that with salmon, other than maybe getting the little bit of aftertaste, tasting the salmon flavor afterwards, it's not that much different from a beef jerky. Now, before you say, hey, wait a minute, beef is one thing, Spot, salmon is another, the same sort of smokiness is there, but I'm not punched in the face with an intense flavor of fish immediately. Immediately, it's kind of more like a subtle flavor. I do taste the salmon now, but it's not very strong, though. Very surprised. Again, I wasn't thinking that smoked salmon was going to translate well to jerky, but all things considered, it's actually pretty good indeed. And 80 calories per one package. Sea Bear's Smoked King Salmon is made from 100% wild Alaskan salmon. Pretty good, I must say. Very surprised. Speaking of very surprised, we got a chance to try some new... Well, I got a chance to try some new jerkies that I haven't had a chance to try before, especially the Ayoba Yo. If you guys are interested in having a selection of different jerkies delivered to your house every single month, don't delay. You can click the link down below and subscribe to Bojerky. Today's subscription spot, we're having a look at the Bojerky October 2015 subscription box. Thanks for watching as you always do, guys, and stay tuned. Spot's going to have more subscription boxes heading your way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.